The Israel-Palestine conflict, a chaotic history of religion, politics, and war. Alright, buckle up, because we're diving into the wildest saga of history, religion, and politics. By the end, you'll understand why this region is a constant source of drama and why people keep saying, will they ever chill? Spoiler, probably not. Let's kick it off with Abraham, the guy who heard God, or Yahweh, tell him, pack your bags, I've got some prime real estate for you. So he goes on a road trip from Iraq to Canaan, modern-day Israel and Palestine. Yahweh's deal? This land is yours if you worship me. Abraham agrees because, well, free land. Fast forward, Abraham has kids. Jews and Christians say Isaac is the chosen one. Muslims say it's Ishmael. Boom! First family feud. Ishmael's descendants become Arabs. Isaac's descendants lead to the Israelites. And three religions start claiming dibs on the same land. Drama, right? Fast forward again, and the Israelites get their act together, setting up a kingdom under King David. You know him. Shepherd kid, slingshot, Goliath. Total underdog influencer. He establishes Jerusalem as the capital. His son Solomon builds the famous temple, but after Solomon's reign, things go downhill. The kingdom splits, outsiders invade, and eventually the Babylonians destroy the temple. Then come the Romans, and they rename the place Palestine. Ouch! They also destroy the second temple, leaving just one wall, the Wailing Wall. Jews scatter again, second diaspora, while Christianity rises, and the Romans make life miserable for anyone not on their team. In the 7th century, Islam sweeps in. Muslims build the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem, saying it's where Muhammad ascended to heaven. Now Jerusalem is holy for three religions. Great idea, right? What could possibly go wrong? Fast forward through crusades, empires, and more invasions. The region ends up under Ottoman control, and things stay relatively calm for a while. But then, in the 1800s, Jews in Europe are having a terrible time. Anti-Semitism, expulsions, and all-around awfulness. They decide the only solution is to return to their ancestral homeland. Thus, Zionism is born. By the early 20th century, Jews are migrating to Palestine in droves. The local Arabs not thrilled. During World War I, the British promised the Arabs independence if they fight the Ottomans. But they also promised the Jews a homeland in Palestine. Classic British move. After the war, Britain takes control of Palestine, and things get tense. In 1947, the UN suggests splitting the region into two states, one Jewish, one Arab. The Jews are like, sure, we'll take it. The Arabs? Hard pass. In 1948, Israel declares independence, and all the neighboring Arab countries declare war. Israel somehow wins, expanding its territory and leaving Palestinians displaced. Cue decades of wars: the Six-Day War, 1967, Yom Kippur War, 1973, and countless skirmishes. Israel takes control of the West Bank, Gaza, and East Jerusalem. Palestinians, understandably upset, launch uprisings called intifadas. It's basically chaos on repeat. Today, the West Bank is under Israeli control with tons of settlements, while Palestinians live in restricted zones. Gaza is run by Hamas, a militant group that really doesn't like Israel. Meanwhile, Fatah, another Palestinian faction, runs the West Bank, but is more into diplomacy. Spoiler, they don't get along either. Israel has built a massive wall to separate areas and uses the Iron Dome to stop rocket attacks. Hamas, in turn, launches more rockets. It's like a tragic, never-ending ping-pong game. In 2024, Hamas launches Operation Al-Aqsa Storm, attacking Israel by land, sea, and, wait for it, paragliders. Yes, paragliders. It's like an action movie, except it's real and horrifying. Israel responds with Operation Iron Swords, bombarding Gaza and mobilizing troops. Meanwhile, Hezbollah joins in from Lebanon because why not? The result? Hundreds dead, thousands displaced, and everyone asking, how did we get here? Hint: see the last 3,000 years. Here's the thing. Both sides have deep historical claims and grievances. Palestinians want a state, Israel wants security, and neither trusts the other. Add in religion, international politics, and decades of violence, and you've got a conflict that feels impossible to untangle. So, there you have it. Thousands of years of drama boiled down to the key points. Will there ever be peace? Who knows? But hey, at least now you can impress people with your knowledge of one of the most complicated conflicts in history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment about which historical figure you think would win in a Twitter fight. See you next time.